Now on CoastTV News.
Election Day is tomorrow, and we have the details about the early voting turnout in Delaware and how the state has been preparing for voters. And a pricey beach patrol project, two of the reasons why the new beach patrol building in Rehoboth Beach exceeded original estimates.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Lisa Weber and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. We are nearing the end of what has become election season here in the United States, and people on Delmarva have had several days to vote in the 2024 campaign. The department says early voting was a success this year and more people voted than expected. The total number of people who voted in Sussex County is 85,911 and 193,502 early voted in the entire state. The Department of Elections says it is expecting about 50 to 60,000 people to show up and vote tomorrow across 79 locations in Delaware. We spoke to the director of the Department of Elections for Sussex County to learn what voters can expect tomorrow.
6 a.m. they'll start opening for our workers. 7 a.m. Voters start showing up, and everything's on track. Everything's good to go. We have all the supplies we need, all the machines we need. We actually have more than we need now that everybody's voted ahead of time. So should be really light lines, probably no lines.
With the expected win of the Senate in West Virginia, the Republican Party is poised to take control of Congress's upper chamber following the election. It has brought a national focus to the Senate race in Maryland, and it is an open seat. Former two-term Governor Larry Hogan has demonstrated that a Republican is capable of winning in this heavy Democratic state. He is facing Prince George's County Executive Angela Alsobrooks. We will hear from both candidates later on CoastTV News. And that's not the only local race tomorrow. Here is a recap of other races impacting Delaware. Matt Meyer and Michael Ramone are fighting to lead the state as the next governor. For Lieutenant Governor Ruth Briggs King and Kyle Evans Gay are hoping to take that position. It's a three-way race between Lisa Blunt Rochester, Eric Hansen, and Mike Katz for the lone U.S. Senate seat. In Sussex County, Districts 3, 14, and 36 will all have candidates on the ballot. And on Sunday, Vice President Harris made 3 appearances in Michigan, including one in Detroit. Former President Trump has an event scheduled tonight in Grand Rapids. And as NBC's Jay Gray shows us, both are crossing the crisis, the country with just one day to go.
The race for the White House now an all-out sprint with no clear leader. In the latest and last NBC News national poll ahead of Tuesday's vote, Vice President Harris and former President Trump each getting support from 49% of registered voters.
So we got to get our country straightened out or we're not going to have a country. All right, that's all.
Both closing out their campaigns in a half dozen or so swing states that could ultimately determine who wins the White House.
I see voters standing together to defend freedom. This moment in our nation has to be about so much more than partisan politics.
Gold and amber leaves frame the Pennsylvania countryside, but make no mistake, Bucks County, like so many in this state, is purple, split between Republicans and Democrats. The signs of how close the campaign is here are everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like from my lens, like the signage at least seems pretty split. Yeah, I would say that.
Along the sidelines of a youth soccer match, parents understand the role their community could play in the political game. Some unsure if they'll know the final score when the polls close tomorrow night.
No, I won't be staying up late Tuesday night. I don't think it'll be decided Tuesday night. I think we'll have to wait.
Officials in Pennsylvania warning the count could take days here. Jay Gray, NBC News, Doylestown.
Be sure to tune to CoastTV News on election night for coverage of all of the key elections on Delmarva. And we're going to take a live look outside into Rehoboth Beach right now, and our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, is going to join us. Now, Bob, it's sunny, it's beautiful in Rehoboth, and I know we're not going to get any rain on the beach today.
No, I don't think so, Lisa. We're looking at the dry conditions continuing. This is day 38 of our dry streak. Yeah, the drought continues. And we are seeing temperatures not too bad, pretty seasonable for early November. 63 in Salisbury, 62 in Bethany Beach. We're hoping it's at 60. Right now, Georgetown at 62. We've got a bit of an onshore flow, an east-southeast wind that is increasing the moisture a little bit. And we can see some cumulus clouds moving from east to west on the satellite picture. And then we've got high clouds moving from west to east. So basically sun and clouds all across Delmarva right now. We're still locked in with high pressure, so any kind of moisture is going up and around this ridge. We're seeing the rain across the Ohio Valley and to our north, but still very dry for us. So Futurecast at noon has us in the 60s with, we'll call it partly to mostly cloudy skies by 2 o'clock, around 66 in Millsboro. So mid 60s inland, a little cooler at the beaches with low 60s from Ocean City to Dewey Beach. And as we go into the evening hours, temperatures not falling off that quickly into the 50s with partly cloudy skies. Your day part forecast has us with sun and clouds, temperatures in the 60s, and then the wind starting to turn in out of the south, and that will warm us up into Election Day. I'll have your Election Day forecast and let you know what's in store for the rest of the week coming up a little bit later in the newscast.
Thank you, Bob. And new this morning, we have an update on the construction of the Rehoboth Beach Patrol Station, and today Mayor Stan Mills and city commissioners will receive that update. What will be presented is a new total cost of the project. Right now we are looking at over $5.5 million. One of the recent expenses was the need to reconfigure the water main, and another was replacing the storm water line. The city says the project is still on target for completion before the 2025 Memorial Day weekend. And coming up, an escaped emu returns home after days on the run. How the owner says they plan to keep this bird at home.
Minor surges happen every day in your home, but a surge protection system from Expert Wire safeguards everything from appliances to your home's heating and air conditioning system. Expert Wire ensures professional installation for complete peace of mind. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
In Washington, they talk, but in Delaware, Sarah delivers.
Sarah McBride helped raise the minimum wage.
She got paid leave for workers.
She got Democrats and Republicans to work together.
We're all in for Sarah.
Carpenters, bus drivers,
nurses,
sheet metal workers.
Sarah sees us.
And she respects us.
I'm Sarah McBride. I approve this message because anyone who works hard should be able to make ends meet. That's why I'm running for Congress.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Gamey Elliott in Salisbury today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tommy K. Morse was recently nominated as one of the top 5 female roofing professionals in the U.S. and Canada, and Morse Roofing and Siding was voted as the best roofing company in Sussex County for the last 5 years in a row.
Thank you, Sussex County.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Serving Sussex County, there's good.
There's better.
And then there's more.
As a Prince George's County police officer under Angela Also Brooks, here's what you should know. Also Brooks wanted to remove security from our schools and cut police funding. She released violent criminals and drug dealers. Murders have doubled, carjackings are up 500%. She would abolish cash bail, letting more violent criminals go free. Larry Hogan, he has our backs, and that's why Maryland police unanimously endorsed him.
Join our team by donating today.
I'm Larry Hogan, and I approve this message.
Minor surges happen every day in your home, but a surge protection system from Expert Wire safeguards everything from appliances to your home's heating and air conditioning system. Expert Wire ensures professional installation for complete peace of mind. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
You may remember last week we reported an escaped emu on the loose in Sussex County. Well, after 72 hours on the loose, Liberty, the escaped emu, is back home. A neighbor spotted her roaming around her home in Laurel, and that's far away from home as she is actually from Frankfort. And with the police's help, Libby is back safe and sound.
Pretty worried for a minute there, but I saw how the community came together helping, and I'm very grateful because without everyone's help, She'd still be God knows where, and I'm very thankful that she's back home safe.
Going forward, Jules says she plans on putting an air tag on Libby just in case.
Weather-wise, we're seeing a mix of sun and clouds on this Monday morning. Here's Cambridge, some cirrus clouds, a few cumulus clouds too, and 57 degrees. It's cool but seasonable this time of year as we have temperatures warming into the 60s for you. We continue with that dry streak today, and it looks like Election Day is going to be dry and mild, and I'll have your election forecast as we head out to the polls tomorrow. In the meantime, our umbrella giveaway winner today is... drum roll, Karen Nicholson from Millsboro. Congratulations, Karen, and hopefully she can use her umbrella one of these days. And that umbrella courtesy of Paul Davis and CoastTV. We need some rain. We could see some rain. More on that and your Election Day forecast coming up after the break.
Did you know after the fourth missed mortgage payment, pre-foreclosure starts and you're headed to auction? This will ruin your credit and make it hard to buy or even rent in the future. To stop the foreclosure, look into a loan modification, file bankruptcy, or call a professional home buyer. You don't have to lose your home, but you do have to act fast. Delmarva Dave is here to help. For more information about Delmarva Dave, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Born in the stars, formed in the earth, shaped by designers around the world, and curated by Khalsa Jewelers in Lewis. Paul Chen, also known as Sundar Khalsa, is a meditation and yoga master as well as the owner of Khalsa Jewelers.
At Khalsa Jewelers, we offer signature pieces to celebrate love in those special moments in our life. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Celebrate with us at historic Lewis and Rehoboth Beach.
Hello everyone, my name is Emma Ludwicki. I'm Paige Ludwicki. And our stepdad, Mike Simpler, is running for the 14th District State Representative of Delaware. We believe that Mike will help to preserve the coastal Sussex County we all know and love.
Mike has always been the kind of person who puts others first.
He's tirelessly served as president of the fire department.
He understands the real issues people face here, and he's got practical ideas to help solve them. He's not just a great stepdad, he's one of the best people I know. Join us in supporting Mike Simpler for State Representative of the 14th District. Thank you.
The holidays are coming fast.
Imagine greeting your guests with a beautifully refaced kitchen without having to tear out your old cabinet.
We'll reface your cabinets with 5 layers of high-quality hardwood in your choice of color,
including new doors, drawers, and hardware, all for half the cost of a full remodel.
completed in as little as 3 days.
Right now, save 20%, get a free microwave, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call today and get your kitchen completed by Christmas.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Is your garage door in need of an upgrade or a repair? Then Clark & Sons Garage Doors can help. We believe your garage door should be more than just functional. It should be a reflection of your personality and style. With over 60 years serving the entire Delmarva Peninsula, Clark & Sons delivers quality craftsmanship and exceptional service every time. We provide free estimates on new garage doors. Plus, we offer comprehensive maintenance services to ensure your garage door stays in perfect working condition. So call today and discover why Clark & Sons is the name you can trust.
The drought conditions persist across Delmarva. We're now day 38, where we've had no measurable rain for October, and so far none in November. A beautiful Monday, so we've got high clouds, some cumulus clouds in Laurel right now, 62 degrees. You started out with some frost this morning, but a nice warm-up, and we'll end up somewhere into the mid-60s as we go into the afternoon hours. Of course, tomorrow is the general election, and Election Day is looking pretty good weather-wise out the door. When the polls open 8 a.m., around 61 degrees, so a milder start at that time. By noon, 73. By 4 o'clock, around 76. So really nice weather to head out to the polls tomorrow. And then by 8 o'clock, you definitely need a jacket. Around 63 degrees there. A reminder, too, polls open at 7 a.m. and then close at 8 p.m. So let's talk about the drought some more. 38 days now that we have not seen measurable rain, and that was last on September 27th. We picked up 0.13 of an inch, and the old record, that was in October and November of 2001. So we're solely in first place now. 38 days. These are the top 5 driest periods. So 38, we're starting to pull away from those other days. The closest is 34, and then you see the rest of the list. And really, I'm not seeing any rain until maybe Thursday, and even then, nothing all that heavy. Right now, we're looking at temperatures in the low 60s, 63 in Salisbury, Georgetown 62, a little warmer in Milton at 65, Bethany Beach at 62, as we have an east-southeast wind, and that is increasing the the moisture a little bit. So we have cumulus clouds floating in from the east and then cirrus clouds floating in from the west. So basically what it means is sun and clouds as we go into this afternoon, as we have high pressure locked in all across the mid-Atlantic and the northeast. And that is deflecting any kind of rain to the west and north. And there's a lot of rain across the plains. I've been seeing severe weather out here too. Rain across the Great Lakes, even snow into New England, but it's all going around high pressure. And that high is just slowly moving out of the way. Not really looking at any rain until maybe Thursday. So here's Futurecast at noon. We're in the mid 60s, and that should be the highs around 2:30, 66 in Millsboro and Delmarva too. A little cooler at the beaches with lower 60s with high clouds and some of those cumulus clouds. And then this evening, temperatures not falling off as quickly as we have a southerly wind and maybe a little bit of fog developing after midnight. By 5 a.m., much milder temperatures into the 50s. And then we go through your Tuesday morning and we're looking at maybe a little bit of fog. Otherwise, a mix of sun and clouds for Election Day and a really mild afternoon. Upper 70s away from the coast, but cooler 60s at the beaches. And then we go into Tuesday evening as the polls close, looking at temperatures falling into the 60s. And then moving into your Wednesday, really warm as we go into the afternoon hours. 70s close to 80 degrees in Long Neck at 2:30. Wow, pretty warm there. And 70s at the coast. And we'll see those winds start to pick up. They're out of the east now, but they will eventually shift to the south and southwest and get a little stronger. We have the elevated fire danger, so the burn ban still in place. Really have to be careful as those winds get gusty into the afternoon, and that southwest wind bringing in the warmth. There is a rain chance, and that's on Thursday, a slight chance with the front. Will it break our dry streak? We'll have to see about that. In other case, we're looking at dry conditions Friday and into the upcoming weekend, so just a slight chance of rain. 66 this afternoon, partly cloudy, seasonably cool. Then 53 tonight with variable clouds and cool conditions. And then Tuesday, Election Day, 76. Head out to the polls and vote. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Wednesday, 79. There's that shower chance on Thursday, 72. And then 68 on Friday, partly cloudy. The weekend looking dry, and I guess on the cool side, but pretty typical for this time of year into the mid to upper 60s.
Thank you, Bob. And coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network, we have a replay of Kent Island and Queen Anne's football game at 6:30. Then it's post-time harness racing at 10, followed by the final score.
Hey everyone, hope you had a great weekend. Here's what's coming up Monday at 4 on Coast Light. If you didn't know, Monday is National Sandwich Day. Who would have got a favorite? We want to hear about it. That one's going to keep us laughing. All right. It's also, we are telling you about a way that you can really support our veterans and make sure that they're taken care of physically and mentally. It's a great cause. And as always on a Monday, we've got our joke jar to share with you. So hopefully you're in the mood for a good laugh or maybe a sarcastic laugh. Both sound good. We have all that and more Monday at 4 on Coast Light.
Why wait? Black Friday starts now at Furnitureland. Shop trend without the spend. Recliners just $2.99. Two-piece sleeper storage sectionals just $9.99. Furnitureland. In style, in stock, in your home today.
Yeah, she ain't too bad. We can probably get you fixed up for a couple grand or so. Let me get you a detailed proposal. What can an expert deliver that others can't? A superior level of detail, thorough inspections, specific contracts, quality control, and comprehensive documentation when the work is complete that the problem was solved 100%. This is the level of detail you get from FLC Energy. Not so much from that guy. For more information on FLC Energy, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Fall into planning at Bella Terra Garden Center. Autumn is the perfect time of year for planting. Come check out our locally sourced collection of trees and shrubs of all shapes and sizes. Did you know that Bella Terra is open 7 days a week? Join our garden club for big savings and first access to all sale promotions. Stocked with the smallest succulents to the tallest of trees, Bella Terra Garden Center is here for all your gardening needs. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Located right off Route 16 in Ellendale.
As a math teacher, Matt Meyer knows that Delaware's tax system isn't adding up. So he has a plan to fix it. Give middle-class families a tax cut, invest in schools, and lower costs. But Mike Ramone's plan gives tax breaks to the ultra-rich, which could cut education by nearly $175 million. Matt Meyer knows these numbers don't add up. He'll make state taxes fair so families can get ahead. Vote Matt Meyer for governor.
Are you looking to transform your mobile home? Choosing a company that doesn't know the difference between a manufactured and a stick-built home can lead to major repairs in the future. At Delaware Mobile Home Repair, we work exclusively with manufactured homes. So whether you need your bathroom remodeled, new roofing, siding, or any other restoration or renovation on your mobile home, the team at Delaware Mobile Home Repair will get the job done right. Visit our website today and start your free estimate with Delaware Mobile Home Repair.
Why wait? Black Friday starts now at Furnitureland. Shop trend without the spend. Sofas, $388. 3-piece sectionals, $999. 5-piece dining sets, $488. Furnitureland. In style, in stock, in your home today.
On your screen right now is the literal bearing of the hatchet, the centerpiece of Return Day, which is on Thursday. It's a day of bipartisanship 2 days after the election, where traditionally opposing political candidates go in a parade together and the returns of the elections are read out loud. Return Day has been a tradition in Georgetown for over 200 years, and people would return to the county seat to hear the returns of the elections read aloud. And CoastTV will have extensive coverage of Return Day, so be sure to join us on Thursday for this bipartisanship and Delmarva flair on November 7th. This morning we learned that the music mogul Quincy Jones has died at the age of 91. According to his publicist, the star producer died surrounding his family at his Bel Air home on Sunday. Jones's impressive resume includes work with some of music legends like Michael Jackson, Frank Sinatra, and Ray Charles. CoastTV will be right back.
Download the CoastTV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Join Club Ocean at Ocean Downs and get $20 free play guaranteed. We ship you not. Then use your card every time you play to earn more rewards. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
My dad, Mike Ramone, is a different kind of public servant. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, right. But I know from my own experience how much he cares about everyone. He's a great father and grandfather. You can see how much their futures matter to him. And he has the same passion for your kids' future. He's focused on fixing our schools and getting teachers and students the resources they need. What I can promise is he'll be a great governor for all of Delaware.
Transform your backyard into an outdoor oasis at Woodland Sheds in Bishopville, Maryland. Explore 11 acres with over 100 Amish buildings and 7,000 pieces of Amish poly furniture. Walk through our Amish-built sheds, kennels, coops, garages, and even pool houses. Enjoy free shed delivery and rent-to-own sheds with no credit check. We also have portable storage units. Visit us at Woodland Sheds, Route 113, Bishopville.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
PG County's full of corrupt politicians. Then there's Angela Alsobrooks, a tax cheat for over a decade, skipped out on paying her bills. Now an investigative report shows Alsobrooks operated in a legal rental property for 10 years. Did Alsobrooks pay any taxes on her off-the-books slumlord scheme? What do you think? Prove it, Angela. Maryland deserves better. Maryland's Future is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The I.G. Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The I.G. Burton First Alert Weather Jeep. Coverage you can count.
Cancer is the second leading cause of death among Hispanic people, and now researchers want to know why. Mandy Gaither shows us details from a new report which suggests a possible advanced cancer culprit.
In the U.S., African Americans and those who are Hispanic are more likely to be diagnosed with an advanced stage of cancer, and at that point it's more difficult to treat and oftentimes incurable.
We wondered, how much of this was biology and how much was this sort of a modifiable social determinant of health?
That's why researchers with the American Cancer Society analyzed data from nearly 2 million cancer patients who are ages 18 to 64 and had one of 10 major cancers between 2013 and 2019. They found that a large reason for racial and ethnic disparities in advanced cancer risk is lack of health insurance coverage.
One can imagine a situation where one does not have health insurance, that one ignores symptoms earlier on, and someone doesn't go on for the routine screening tests.
Researchers say health insurance coverage is key to having access to high-quality health care, which can lead to disease prevention and early detection.
Ensuring that folks all have access to coverage, to care, I think is really important to reduce deaths and suffering from cancer.
The organization says separate data also highlights disparities in breast cancer, with Black women being less likely to be diagnosed with the disease than white women, but 41% more likely to die from it.
So I think step one is finding the cancer earlier on, and step two is ensuring that we have treatment that's equal for folks, regardless of who they are.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
We're seeing breezy conditions in Lewis right now. You can see the flags waving in the wind. 65 in Lewis, and we're warming not much into the low to mid 60s as the drought conditions persist through midweek with a mild election day and a slight chance of rain on Thursday, but not the drought-busting rain we definitely need. Remember, another way to get your forecast is calling the CoastTV First Alert weather phone. 443-880-9100 is the number. Sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico. Your 10-day forecast is coming up next.
Hi, I'm Kim Hoey-Stevenson, candidate for Delaware's 6th Senate District. I'm running to be a voice for our community and put people over politics. I'm committed to working in a bipartisan way to protect our open spaces, elevate our education system, and ensure government transparency. From clean water and fresh air to quality education and a thriving economy, we all want the best for coastal Sussex. I'm ready to work hard to make it happen. On Election Day, vote Kim Hoey-Stevenson. Let's build a brighter future for coastal Sussex together. Paid for by friends for Kim Hoey-Stevenson.
In 1925, a simple bank ledger began journaling the transactions of life in Willards, Maryland. New houses, barns, and farm equipment. Growing families and businesses both big and small. A record through time of hardship and prosperity. 100 years ago, the founding of the Farmers Bank of Willards was vital to the town. 100 years later, banking has changed, but the Farmers Bank remains steadfast in its original mission, keeping and reinvesting millions of dollars right here for the benefit of our communities.
Filling your home with stylish furnishings as easy as 1, 2, 3 with Alton Brothers Home Furnishings in Salisbury. You dream it.
We'll find it. We deliver it.
Relax. Let us make furniture shopping fun and easy again. Plus, Alton Brothers offers easy finance options, including our own in-house financing. Want the beautiful home furnishings you've been dreaming of?
We can make it happen.
At Alton Brothers, furnishing Delmarva for over 75 years. Have you been to Alton Brothers Home Furnishings in Salisbury lately?
Transitioning your loved one home after a hospital or rehab stay can be overwhelming. Insurance will only pay for a limited time in a rehab facility. You might need transportation to appointments, coordination of medical equipment, and help keeping your loved one on track with home exercises. In-home care is the answer to coordinating everything. For healing faster in the home, Homewell Care Services offers compassionate, quality, in-home, short, or long-term care when you need it most.
To learn more about Homewell Care Services, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in appliances, to ensure that you not only get the best product for your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your remodel.
It's always fun bringing clients into Delmarva Design Center. No matter how much they want to spend, there's always an option for people to pick something that they like.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
If you know a high school student on Delmarva with a passion for agriculture or the culinary arts,
nominate them to become a WBOC Mount Air Farm to Table Scholarship winner.
The people who grow and prepare our food are more important than ever.
We are looking for 10 graduating seniors with a passion for feeding the world like we do at Mount Air Farms.
Nominees must have a 3.5 GPA or better, be an active participant in farming or culinary programs, and spend time giving back to the community.
Go to WBOC.com to nominate today.
Make sure you have a jacket out the door for this afternoon. Still on the cool side. We've got clouds, a little bit of sun as well coming through. Winds turning around to the south with highs in the mid-60s and then falling into the 50s. Not falling off too fast this evening. And by tomorrow morning, 53, Election Day. Good shape heading out to the polls. 76 there. 79 Wednesday. Our shower chance comes Thursday at 72. And then upper 60s Friday through Sunday. Looks like another chance of rain on Veterans Day Monday, 70, and then falling into the 60s Tuesday and Wednesday.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. And for more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. And be sure to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.